Hello, hello, it's Asia Marquet here, Lemon Creation. Welcome to my channel. Today, a very unusual page for me because it's shiny, it's so shiny, and I'm working with beautiful watercolors from MOTH Watercolors. So I always repeat, go out of your comfort zone, try something new. And even though that few good months ago I already used some kind of metallic watercolors, I think they were actually from Gansai Tambi. I don't work too often with metallic watercolors, metallic or holographic or neon watercolors or any type of watercolors which shine and which are actually more visible on black than on white. But I wanted so much to try these watercolors. They are really nice and the shine is just incredible. But first things first, I'm gonna start with stamping 3 of my bags from my stamp set You Bag Me, and I'm using Nuvo Clear Mark embossing pad to do that. And embossing powder from Lindy's. This one is actually Wowzer White. And I decided to stamp it on the black, and today's page will be on the black and on the white. So I'm mixing up here just because I wanted to try the watercolors for myself and for you as well. So basically what I want to do is that I want to color the butterflies or whichever bag I'm gonna choose at the end. I wanted to color them with the watercolors to see how they work on the black paper. And then I'm gonna add them to the white background, which I'm also gonna color with the same watercolors, so you're gonna see all of that. So as you can see, I'm drying my bags. And the thing is that while drying, I knew already that I am gonna probably choose the one in the middle because simply there is place to actually use the colors on it, to actually colorize it. And here we go. I got these watercolors. They are in such a tiny, cute metallic boxes. And this one I'm showing you is in Mirror series. I already did swatches because lately I've been doing a lot of swatches on the during the videos, and I think maybe some of them are getting bored with that. So I said to myself, I'm gonna just show you how the swatches look like at the end. This set is called Gemstone series. As far as I remember, I'm gonna be using some of those colors, and they look so beautiful. The shine is just incredible. It's really like, it's such a pity that actually I think on the camera and surely on the photos you don't actually see the potential of these colors because they are really shiny. And this one in the left corner, it's just my absolute absolute favorite. And here it is on the right top corner. This one is called actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, Vivid number 6, and I so love it. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna use it for the background making. I also got some dot cards. Dot cards are very cool actually. I got them already from Masha's watercolors, but she doesn't have the sparkling one. At least she didn't when I was buying the colors. And they are so cool actually to try the watercolors, and they are way cheaper, of course, if you want to buy that. As always, I'm gonna give you a link to MOTH watercolors because this is actually a Polish girl who is selling them. She's making them herself and she's selling them on Etsy, so I'm gonna give you a link to her shop on Etsy. And a full list of products used in this video you also gonna find in the description box below. And some of you are keep on asking me where is the link, where is the products, what products you are using. It happens quite often, so just, you know, under the video there is a little bit of writing, and then there is a bit of writing in blue. Show more. I think you have to click on that, and then you're gonna get all the full description from the video you watched. I'm using number 0 round brush from Fuumuui because I've been using them now almost always. I actually really do love them. They are really cool. And I'm using now, I'm using here, of course, the watercolors, but what I wanted to say is I'm colorizing with different colors because I wanted to kind of spice things up a little bit and just use different colors. I decided also to colorize this butterfly, but at the end I said to myself that the colors are not so visible because there is a lot of embossing going on this butterfly as opposed to this, how would you call it? It's a moth, I think. That would be a moth. I don't know. I made it. I actually seriously drew this thing and I don't know what it is. I was basing myself, or, you know, I was looking at some kind of a picture when I was doing that from internet and I don't know what bag was it. So here you go. Those are two of them. And I'm gonna be using once again my butterfly art journal with the watercolor pages and mini vaporizer from Tim Holtz, which is super cool because I didn't know what kind of, I don't know, background to create. So when I vaporized, the choice is made. I'm creating the background where the water is. So basically, sometimes when I'm stuck, when I don't know what to do, I just do that. And so today I am using for the background neon pink and vivid number 6. I think I've never used neon color on any of my projects simply because I do not have neon colors, and I am actually in searching for the neon water soluble pencils, but I cannot find them. I know that there is this Neo Color, I think, company, but I don't see that they do have just really like fluorescent almost watercolor crayons, and I don't really fancy using acrylic paint because I know there is acrylic paint with neon colors, but I would like to find some crayons like that. So if you have any ideas for me, please let me know in the comments. You're always giving me such a great ideas, so I thought I'm gonna ask. So as I said, for this background I'm using neon pink vivid number 6 and this addition which is just shining so beautifully, it's a rose quartz. They are beautiful colors, and they do work, I find, very nicely together. They are blending together very nicely. I haven't done with them any actual kind of like watercolor painting, but well, I don't see why wouldn't they work beautifully also on the, you know, if you make just a watercolor painting. For the background, I really love them, and for colorization also they look really nice. So for all of you who are fan of you know, of the shining things, metallic colors, holographic colors, check Milena's shop, because at least like that, you know, you are supporting small business, which is super cool. And yes, the colors are really beautiful. So impatient as I am, I tried everything with the heat gun, because honestly it's like quite late already in the evening, and I'm doing this film and making the edition and the voiceover and posting it all today. So it's like it's like movie which is happening almost in real time. I'm sorry, I just got stuck here for a moment. We are having a hailstorm, I think, outside, and I just got completely like surprised by the by the rain or hail outside. I wanted to add a little bit of sprinkles. No, it's not a sprinkle. Splatter, guys. I am so tired. Children are on holidays and for 2 weeks, and I'm trying to do things with them. Today we went to the swimming pool and I am so tired. That looks so beautiful. I know it was a little bit out of focus, but here we go. Really beautiful shine. I'm gonna be using Glitch 1 stamp from Tim Holtz and Stampers Anonymous. I'm sorry, I think I lost the train of thoughts here. My son came asking me if I've seen our cat. He is outside, my cat, and it's so like such a bad weather outside. So we are all worried because he didn't come back. I apologize if you can hear the wind. I don't have any other option. I have to record the voiceover here, and it actually, the wind is so strong. I'm adding a little bit of stamping, coming back finally to the actual project. This is my So Texture stamp also, and I am gonna stamp also the silhouette of this bag onto the page. Because it has some little numbers and some small lines which I cut off when I was fuzzy cutting the actual image. So I prefer to stamp it once again, so it actually stays on the page and adds a tiny bit of interest. As you can see, I didn't stamp it very well, but it doesn't matter because it's just stamped for the small details, so it really doesn't matter. And I'm using a little bit of cheesecloth to add a tiny bit of white. I kind of wanted to add a little bit of white underneath and mostly a little bit of texture. You know, this is a kind of weird page for me, and as much as I love the background, adding things which shine, and the butterfly, oh no, it's not really a butterfly, the moth, let's call it the moth, shines a lot, and it's not because of the watercolors, actually, it's because of the embossing powder. It shines so much that I wanted to kind of add a little bit of interest, a little bit of something different to the page. So this shine is not so very visible, I think. I decided also to add a little bit of the drawing on the body to be able to break this embossing powder, which is this white, which is so visible, and it actually is reflecting the light. So you know, when you are looking like that, and now when I'm looking like that, it looks almost like there is one big white blob in the middle, which is not the case when you actually look you know, at it in a real life. I used a sentence from my Very Sassy Sentiments. It's my latest book with sentiments which are funny, in general, I think. And Nuvo crystal drops to actually, once again, break this white embossing powder and add the eyes which are sticking out. And that's it, guys. I hope you like this page. It's I still try to make it a little bit grungy, but it's definitely like a challenge for me, and I think it looks quite nice. The colors are really beautiful and the shine is there, and it looks so cool. So let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much for subscribing, for visiting my shop. Don't forget to visit Milena's shop also, and I hope I'm gonna see you in my next video. Sending you big hugs. Bye bye.